Hey everybody, this is Matt, and in today's video I have for you another Adventures of video, this time Adventures of Blue Eyes. We're going to Master 5, baby. So, in the last video I climbed from like the lowest gold to Diamond 5 or Diamond 4, whatever. And now I am in Diamond, climbing through Diamond into Master 5. Honestly, the climb through Diamond has been quicker than I expected. So I haven't finished the climb yet. I'm simply recording because I have 11 replays to show off, but I'm like 2/3 finished with it. I just have to. I have like, I'm like Diamond 2 already with like halfway through my wins, and I just need to get to like a couple more wins to Diamond 1, and then like just be through Diamond 1. So yeah, this was gonna be probably the shortest video if I had to guess, right? Anyway, so. For those of you wondering, I have not updated the deck list since my last video. I haven't found need to. The 42 card deck list that I showed you with the double mourner Ghost Ogre is still using the Bust Later engine. So nothing's really changed, and I don't feel like I really need to change. I feel like I'm seeing a good mix of engine and hand traps. Remember, you want to open at least 2 hand traps in your opening hand. Ideally, you open 3 with 2 engine. 2 engine plus 3 hand traps is probably the most ideal, honestly, you can ask for. So most decks cannot play through 3 hand traps, and then maybe your 6th card is like additional engine / extender would be the most ideal. So based on with the ratios I have, hopefully we can get there. Anyway, yeah. So haven't found need to update the deck list. I did decrease the background music, so hopefully my voice is louder relative to the background music. Some people complained about that in my last video. We'll see if that's the case. And then last thing I want to mention is some people complain, oh, where's Labrynth? They're like, oh, why no Labrynth? I'm like, bro, I every time I put out a Labrynth video, I get people complaining, oh, why don't you play other decks? What about this deck? What about this other deck, right? Yeah, so I usually get people asking, like, oh, you only do Labrynth, you only do control decks. Oh, you don't, like, you're just a trap abuser, noob, whatever. Like, no, I can play every deck. I just choose to play decks that I feel are fun, right? Super Heavy Samurai deck engine deck is not a fun deck. Yubel is not a fun deck, right? Like most of the degenerate meta decks are not fun. Blue Eyes White Dragon is the first fun meta deck contender deck that Konami has put out in a while, and like this Blue Eyes structure deck will single-handedly like create a renaissance of Yu-Gi-Oh, where you just everyone's gonna come back and play all the Yu-Gi-Oh boomers. It certainly brought me back, right? I think Farfun recently made a video about being reinvigorated due to the Blue Eyes structure deck, right? I know one of my buddies who's been on hiatus from Yu-Gi-Oh! Also coming back because of the Blue Eyes structure deck. Yeah, so here's the thing, Konami. If you're watching this, because here's a business decision for you, right? Stop making degenerate decks and just go all in on the Yu-Gi Boomer / anime nostalgia model. And I think you'll literally just print money, right? Like imagine if this wasn't like a Blue Eyes structure deck. Imagine it was just some random ass archetype that we've never heard of before. It would nowhere near be as successful, right? Like, think about some of the recent decks that have come out, like Ryzeal, for example. Ryzeal is a rank 4 deck, right? Why does Ryzeal exist when Utopia already exists? Don't you think, Konami, hey, if you want to make a rank 4 deck, instead of making a totally new archetype out of the blue like Ryzeal, why not just take an existing Xyz archetype like Utopia, which, again, has a lot of support, old cards already, you have support, you have nostalgia, you have anime weebs, right? Put out new support for Utopia, and that's your new rank 4 deck, right? And that's all you gotta do. That's it. That's how you print money. It's the freest money ever. And I guarantee you that the new wave of support for like Utopia, let's say, or Go Gaga Gaga or whatever, will make way more money than Ryzeal ever would, right? It's so easy. Like, stop putting out new archetypes and just update existing archetypes and just make them better, right? Not only will it get Yu-Gi boomers back, right? Like the nostalgia people. It'll also get back people, hey, I used to have a Utopia deck back in 2012 or whatever. I remember liking Utopia. They're going to dig up their old cards. They're going to come back to the game. They're going to buy the new cards, right? And maybe, some of them will be like, oh, for these new cards, I need some of these old cards. So they'll buy the new product and they'll want to buy the old product or like buy the old singles, right? And then the people who have been holding on to the old singles, they get a bump. The value of their cards go up in the market, and then they make money off of these old cards that like either they didn't want anymore, or maybe now that Utopia is meta again, like you see what I'm saying? It's literally win-win for everybody. Like just ride the nostalgia wave for the next like 5 years. Like give me a Dark Magician structure deck, give me a Red Eyes structure deck, right? Give me structure decks for like anime bait, right? Just give me all that. Give me a starter, like whatever. Give me that stuff, right? That I'll eat that up, right? Stop making new archetypes. Just update the existing one. You have plenty of anime waifus to work with. You have Dark Magician girls, right? You have Harpy ladies. You have all that, right? The tools are already there. You just have to make it. You just keep it simple. Keep it simple. You'll print money. You'll get players. Everyone will be happy. Nobody wants to play Fiendsmith. People play Fiendsmith because they have to, not because they want to. Like, think about that, right? It's like, oh, I guess it has it sort of looks like Devil May Cry, and like it's like the most powerful engine out, like, or whatever. So you have to play it, like, for you to be good at the game. No, like, just make updated support for old decks, and I promise you will make money. You will bring players. You will reinvigorate the game. We will have a renaissance of Yu-Gi-Oh! Anyway, enough ranting. Let's get into the first game here. We have duel number 1, Buster Blade Blue Eyes versus Yubel. Fiendsmith, Yubel. Wait, what's the point of the Millennium cards? I don't understand. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the wrong deck. Duel number 1. Yeah, so Buster Blade Blue Eyes versus Fiendsmith White Forest. I really don't like the White Forest deck. It's like the White Forest deck and engine is so cringe. It's like there's so many secret archetypes that exist, right? You have Sword Soul, you have Stardust, you have Blue Eyes. It's like you have Speedrun. Like, why? Like, why? Just why is White Forest a thing? It's not good enough to be good, and it's not bad enough to be forgotten. Like, it's just this super mediocre deck. Like, why do people play this? I don't understand. Let's see what they have. Cross out for Nibiru, lol. Couple Bystials. Droll is not good this format. Well, maybe against White Forest it might be. So maybe it's a cross out target. Fiendsmith is just stupid. Okay. Barone. Yep. All right. We have 2 turns. Let's get into it. White Forest. Like, and it's not even like an anime girl forest. It's like, yeah, there are women in the art, but it's like they're clothed. They're not like scantily clad women. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't see any appeal to White Forest. Other than, I guess, it can turbo Barone, but like, ban Barone is garbage. Alright, so we go for a Sage, get Ashed. Okay, don't care. Spirit, Maiden, True Light, get Wishes, dump Memories, Majesty, Sage. Let's get Sage again. Sage, normal summon effect is not once per turn. So you Ash Sage, cool. Second Sage, normal summon. We're gonna get Effect Veiler because we're not gonna get Buster Well because Memories is we hard drew Memories and ditched it. We actually want to keep Buster Whelp in the deck so that if we ever get Prologue or thrust into Prologue, we can still make Buster Blader by sending Whelp, right? So yeah, we're just gonna go second Veiler. Like, why not? Veiler being searchable is cracked. Anyway, yep. Summon Blue Eyes. Summon. Attach. Spirit. Set Majesty. Yeah, so I do end on this girl. Unfortunately, I might have misplayed, but whatever. Yeah, because I went into Majesty instead of Roar. If I went gone to Roar, I could go double Spirit. But I think I'd rather have 2 pops instead, right? Because I have 2 negates already, right? And a graveyard negate, so I think this is fine. So here is Deception. He's gonna bitch Luri, which tributes does not discard, which means Luri will not come back. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pop that. I get it's only 1 pop, actually, not 2 pops. Yeah, because he's neg 1 here, right? I traded 1 card for 2, right? Normal summon this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and Veiler that. Diabellstar. I'm gonna Veiler that. So Diabellstar is neg 1 as well, right? Because you had to pitch a card to summon her, and then you get Veiler, so you don't get a card after her, and then she just scoops. Yeah. Yeah. Searchable Veiler, my friends, is actually stupid. It's actually stupid. Duel number 2, we have Buster Blade Blue Eyes versus Kashtira Tearlament. Ugh. Why do people still play this deck? Konami, please kill this deck. Why is this at 2? This should be at 1 or 0. At least the field spell is not legal, right? Alright, good. Yeah, fuck. Ban Kakalos. Oh no, I don't copy. What am I doing? Why would I ever copy a Tearlament deck? A degenerate, disgusting Tearlament deck. Alright, so let's go first here. Very good opening hand. Maiden. Let's grab Wishes. Wishes, pitch Nibiru. They're gonna Max C. So the strategy that I decided to do under Max C is Buster Blader Engine Pass. So they don't draw off a normal summon. So I'm on a normal Sage. They draw nothing. I get Buster. Then I Link. They get one draw. And then I get Mausoleum. I normal Buster. I get Prologue. I did push Blue Eyes, and then I thrust into Imperm here because I already have Prologue and Majesty, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and Hieratic Seal and pass, right? So they got 2 draws. So this is under Max C. My full board is we have a bounce, we have a negate, 2 negates, we have a single pop off Majesty. We have Max C, obviously, that can draw us into more hand traps, and we have Prologue for setting up floodgates, right? This game is already over, and they got 2 draws, right? I traded that for 2 draws. There's the Fenrir. I'm gonna Buster Blader now, so he can't Fenrir search Fenrir, and he's committed to this board, right? So he can't imperm my Buster Blader stuff. So he's gonna normal summon this chick. Grief, I'm gonna Max C because this summons from deck, right? So send that, pitch that. I get a draw. Sage, okay. Winda, okay. I don't see what the point of that is. I draw Ash, so there's another interruption. Little Knight, Mourner. Look at this. I drew into 2 more hand traps off. Yeah, so I literally have bounce, negate. So bounce, 3 negates, 4 negates, imperm. Pop, which I haven't used yet, floodgates, and then follow up off of True Light. And actually, if I bounce off Hieratic Seal, I can summon Blue Eyes from deck to get a second pop off of Majesty. So yeah, that was me playing into their Maxi, and then they couldn't play into my Maxi because they're garbage Kashtira Tearlament deck. Degenerate, filthy, disgusting. All right, duel number 3, Buster Blader Blue Eyes versus Dragunity. Buster Blader Dragunity. Okay. So, yeah, you're going to learn the hard way, my friend, that Buster Blader Blue Eyes is better than Buster Blader Dragunity. I do remember this game being a little grindy, though. I'm pretty sure I go second, if I recall. Yep. So, 3 hand traps, 3 hand traps, pretty good. So Dragon Ravine, pitch Dragon Ravine to search Remus. Unfortunately, that's a win, so I can't really Bystial, right? So pitch itself, search another Dragon Ravine, second Dragon Ravine, pitch Dragon Ravine. He pitches Droll, okay. But he's at 4 cards, by the way. Like this graveyard, like this can come back, but whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and so summon, and then they're gonna come back here. They're gonna make a this guy here. This guy has a search. So I'm just gonna monitor that and negate because he did not commit his normal summon. But if he keeps extending, I have 3 counts on nib. Then I nib him, right? Pretty good. Very good. Sage gets ashed. That's okay. Spirit. Let's get our Mausoleum. Pitch. Bystial. So I try to Bystial, but then he Bystials me instead. So the reason I want to Bystial here is because I want to attack into him for, what is that? 14 plus 25. 3,900 damage, and then I can Hieratic Seal. Magnamute will search me follow up via, I go into Kaiser Seahorse, right? On end phase, and then I end on Hieratic Seal, Imperm, Nib into like Ravine 1 card in hand. But because he interrupts, he gets to get a Magnamute here. So I don't get to Magnamute Seal, but I do still get Imperm. Magnamute searches Buster Whelp. That's funny. He also has Buster Whelp. Normal Buster Whelp. Let's Imperm that. Goodbye. Ravine is gonna pitch. He sends Bystial Lubellion. I'm gonna immediately Magnamute that Lubellion. So you can't use it. And I'm gonna get a search. There's a Striker Dragon. Romulus, okay. Unity Glow to search. Summon, revive. And then he gets to summon this, and I nip. Yeah, he has no resources left. This is a big token, but doesn't matter, as you'll soon see. Now I search my Buster Whelp, motherfucker. Let's go. And you have no cards to stop me, lol. And I open True Light. Yeah, it's over. It's over. It's over. I normal summon Buster Whelp. I link it off. I revive Blue Eyes. I set up True Light, and then I go into Prologue. He can't do anything, and then on Prologue we'll go into Majesty, and then I can pop the Nib token and the OTK on the next turn. Yeah, you guys cooked. Duel number 4, we have Buster Blade Blue Eyes versus Fiendsmith Thunder Dragon. Oh, that's mad cringe. Thunder Dragon, like, I really hate that people just be playing Fiendsmith. Can we like limit Fiendsmith Engraver to 1, and then Requiem to like 0, or yeah, is Requiem the link 1? Whatever the link 1 is. But they're going first. Oh, I have 3 interruptions: Ash, Imperm, Nib, right? Chaos Space, he has to pitch, so I Ash here, right? So he negs 1, right? He spent 2 cards, I spent 1, right? We definitely Ash this. Wanted. To that. So pitch 1 to summon. Yeah, so he's neg 1, right? Valor that, bam. And then he just scoops. Seahorse is full combo, by the way. On my turn. So yeah. Yeah, the joys of running fucking 18 hand traps, right, in my deck. Like that's yeah, like some of these decks you go against are so degenerate, you just have to have like the 18 hand traps. Duel number 5, we have Buster Blade Blue Eyes versus Pure Blue Eyes. Ooh, okay. I'm low key, like, I'm a fan of Magia. I'm a fan of Legendary Swordsman, right? I'm a fan of the Pure build because it's, you know, obviously it's fun to summon Magia. It's fun to summon some of these. But the problem is that, like, it's really, like, you have to run so many bricks and commit so many resources to getting this Magia out. And it can just, like, kind of be stopped by, like, a Super Poly or whatever. I don't know. I feel like it's not worth it, right? You get too greedy going into Magia. Too many resources. You basically have to go, like, uninterrupted to get Magia, right? You saw in the last video I played a Blue Eyes player that went Magia, and I just got rid of Magia the very same turn that they made it. So they're going first. I have a hand trap only starting hand. So normal Master in the Spirit. I have to imperm this. Goodbye. Set card pass. Okay. Fortunately, no engine, so I just have to hope on hand traps. I can survive off Ogre Ash. There's a Spirit, second Spirit. That's hilarious. So they're gonna mill the Maiden. They're gonna attempt to send Blue Eyes, Mausoleum, but I'm gonna Ogre this because I want to pop it. Technically, Ogre is better for True Light, but because Maiden's in the graveyard, he can't get Maiden without summoning the Vanilla Blue Eyes, right? And I don't want him to have a Vanilla Blue Eyes because that's like a huge power. Like, I don't want him to have access to Synchros. I don't want him to have access to 3K beaters. I just want to, like, prevent that, right? And also, popping Mausoleum means he has no more normal summons left. So he's gonna summon Jet Dragon from hand. Okay. So he does have a 3K body, but it's not a vanilla, which means he can't revive a Maiden and make a Synchro. Alright, Valor. Valor is a hand trap, but it is technically engine. Let's go. We can do something here. Spirit, let's get Mausoleum. Ash on the Mausoleum. Oh, that's interesting. Tactics. To draw 2. Okay, I did not expect to draw into 2 more hand traps. So I'm going to crash this. And now I'm going to thrust into Prologue, right? So I needed to crash that because I needed to get a dragon into the graveyard. You need a dragon in the graveyard to be able to Prologue, right? So thrust into Prologue. And now I have 3 hand traps with Prologue going into a dragon player turn, right? Battle phase, Prologue. Yeah. Thrust is so good. Like, thrust into Prologue. Just get a dragon into the graveyard. That's your only prerogative. And the cool part about the Buster Blader engine in the mirror match is, like, so this Buster Blader stays on the field for 1 turn off of Prologue, but then it goes away. This guy still is relevant. And look at his attack, 6800. Piercing damage, does piercing damage, right? Against a 0 defense monster. Gee, I wonder what's gonna happen here. Another hand trap. Yeah, this is a I immediately make hot red because again I don't need this card because his monsters are already dragons. So now I have an Omni Negate, right? So now I just go battle phase, 68 damage, 32. GG. Yeah, see his Blue Eyes deck, because he's running so many extra cards and bricks in order to play Magia, he doesn't have as many hand traps as me. Like, to be fair, I drew like. By the way, folks, I didn't draw a single Blue Eyes engine card this game. Think about it. The way I was able to get Spirit is because I had an Effect Veiler that I normal summoned Effect Veiler, go into Spirit, get Ashed, Crash, thrust into Prologue. Not a single Blue Eyes card was seen in this game, and I still won. Like, that's how absurdly strong this is. That's why you gotta run Buster Blader, folks. You just gotta do it. Primite is not out, so the next best thing is Buster Blader. Yeah, but Primite would be better once it comes out. Duel number 6, we have Buster Blader Blue Eyes versus Kashtira. Snatch Steal, wow. TC Boo. Oh, I remember this game. Yeah, the TC Boo. Why would you run TC Boo on a deck which is mostly psychics? I'll never understand, but whatever. I feel like Rivalry would be better, no? Blue Eyes, White Dragon. Alright, so I am going first. Sage, normal Sage into Max C. Oh, so yeah, I'm gonna do the strategy of, oh, you're Max C, then I'm gonna go straight into Buster Whelp. I'm not gonna bother with Maiden. Get a draw. Mausoleum. Normal Whelp. Get Prologue. Send a Blue Eyes. Hieratic Seal. Pass. So I'm going into their turn with Max C. Pop off a Ogre. Nib. Tribute to Bounce. And then Prologue to Floodgate them. And my follow-up is I can go into Roar as follow-up, right? And also, if I bounce with Hieratic Seal, I can get what's his face? Kaiser Seahorse, right? So Maxi, called by Maxi. Okay, it is what it is. Times it be that way. The hilarious part is called by is actually better against Buster Blader, right? If you called by the Buster Blader, I can't fuse. So that was very, very short-sighted of him. He saw that I searched Prologue. He knew I had this. He just didn't know what it did, I guess. So here's the thing, folks. This Scareclaw Kashtira, when it attacks, that opponent's monster's effects are negated. It is not an activated effect, so he doesn't have to activate this. He just has to attack. So I'm just going to use Seal to bounce this. And then I'm going to get Seahorse out. He's going to TC Boo, which sends Seahorse, and I'm just going to send Maiden off Seahorse. Let's send Blue Eyes. Let's Crash or Pierce. So he goes away. So I basically have to rely on 3 hand traps, which is and Buster Blader, which is fine. He's under TC Boo himself, right? So here's the Scareclaw Kashtira. He normals Ash, so this is a Barone play, right? Because Barone is a zombie psychic and Barone is a warrior. So he does unfortunately kill this. Main 2, he goes into Barone. Barone will attempt to pop Field Spell. I'm going to chain Ogre to pop Barone. And then she's going to chain Negate to negate it, and then I'm going to chain Effect Veiler to negate Barone. Goodbye. Barone is negated, pops, and then doesn't pop my Field Spell. Easy peasy. Alright, Roar! And now we get Maiden, right? This game is over. Let's get True Light. Let's set Wishes. Wishes, pitch this. Majesty. Sage. Normal Sage. Get Veiler. Searching Veiler, lol. Attach this. Yeah, I can't make I cannot make Tyrant Dragon or any other dragons because of TC Boo, right? End phase, double pop on the Field Spell and the TC Boo. Goodbye. The game is over. Revive. It's over. It's over. Scoop. 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 Scoopity scoop. I add Imperm. This guy becomes Tyrant Dragon, which will reset Majesty from Graveyard. Give me 2 more pops, right? But this is just OTK, so it doesn't matter. Game's over. Give me that Majesty. Blue Eyes, White Dragon, White Lightning! Hell yeah, let's go. Man, this deck is so fun. It's so fun. You get the animations, you get everything. It's awesome. I just wish that the other Blue Eyes artwork was the Kaiba one rather than that dog shit Stone Tablet one, right? Duel number 7, we have Buster Blade of Blue Eyes versus Tenpai. Can't believe Pie is at 3. At least it's at 1. 1. This should be at 1, not at 2. I don't know whose bright idea was to keep this at 2, but alas. Annoying deck. I'm pretty sure I lose a coin toss, but he makes you go first, right? Which is Tenpai special. See what it says. Yeah, selected the going second, yep. So, pretty decent hand, I'd say. Let's go Wishes, pitch Memories, add Roar, Sage, add Veiler, Spirit. He's gonna summon this and he's gonna Veiler. I'm gonna Roar into this. I'm gonna set this. By the way, that was a mistake. I should have set Maiden before summoning Blue Eyes. That was a misplay. Because then I'd have Maiden right now. So that was a huge misplay. I'll make a second Blue Eyes, Spirit Dragon, and Phase Imperm, and then I'm gonna set Majesty. I have yeah, I fucked up. I would have had Maiden, and this would have been a second Spirit Dragon. So that was a misplay. I forgot to set Maiden first. But I still have negate, double pop, negate, and then a negate. So let's see how this works out. He's gonna go battle phase, start a battle. I'm gonna pop 2. I don't want him attacking or doing anything. Pop these 2, bam. And then I instantly tag out because Tenpai doesn't have graveyard effects, so I'm just gonna tag out the ultimate. I'm gonna Imperm. I'm gonna go ahead and say no to that. Main 2, Lightning Storm, negate. Summon this. Normal, tag out. Get Impermed, bam. And he scoops, yeah. And then I have OTK. Yeah, I fucked up by not going to second Spirit Dragon. Second Spirit Dragon would give me Divine Cipher, right? So I should have said Maiden. And then Divine Cipher is just another monster negate, which I could have used here instead of the Imperm to negate and pop the Pydra. So yeah, this yeah, Tenpai is hot dog shit. Duel number 8, we have Buster Blade of Blue Eyes versus Math Mech Agnister. What is the point of draw? Is this just a crossout target? Yeah, Math Mech Agnister. Pretty sure I go second. Yep. Ugh. The 3 hand traps, very good. Normal, Link, Equation, sure. Flash, yep. Eco Talker. I do negate. I do pop this. I forgot why I popped this. I don't want him linking further, I guess, is why I popped this. Okay, end phase. Let's see what I get. I top deck Veiler. He's gonna max C. I'm gonna Ash that. I'm gonna go Wishes, pitch Nibiru. Get Roar plus Sage. Let's go Sage. Sage is gonna Veiler. That's fine. I don't have Maiden, but yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach this. Spirit Dragon. Yeah, because I don't have any traps. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack for 33. Then on main 2, I have a Graveyard Negate, which can stop. If he ever goes circular, it can stop that. I have a effect negate, and I can tag out a target negate, and I can tag out into ultimate, right? Imperm, okay. Let's say no to that. Normal. This, so this guy searches the field spell, right? Yeah, that's definitely going to be a no-go. So no, let's say no to drugs, and then he scoops, yeah. Or use normal summon, and if he has a circular, he can pitch Sigma. I just negate Sigma, right? So, and then he maybe makes Link 2, and I tag out an ultimate. Yeah, he can't do anything, is the moral of the story. Easy peasy. Duel number 9, we have Busterberg Blue Eyes versus Millennium Exodia with a bunch of Bystials. That's a lot of Bystials. 2 Lava Golem? Okay. Dude, just cut this down to 40. What are you doing? Just do 40. I do like the Winter Cherries package. That is hilarious. But what the fuck is this Jinzo doing? Hello? Oh, for a bunch of level 6s? Why not Wallow? Isn't Wallow better? This is an ultra rare. I'm gonna face don't take control of it. I guess taking control of it is kind of okay. Because you can take control, then you can tribute and pop a back row like in perm or something. Yeah, I guess it's okay, but yeah, this could easily be 40 cards and be better. Anyway, let's get into that. I have to pass. They pass. I go second. They pass. Let's get this guy. Let's get wishes. Pitch memories. That gets ashed. I'm gonna thrust into prologue. So the reason I thrust into prologue is because how do I thrust into prologue instead of imperm? Well, I have a Magnemite, which can be a dragon if I need it to be. Why do I thrust into prologue? I thrust into another imperm. I don't remember. Okay. Oh! I thrust into prologue because memories is already in the graveyard. Yeah, I remember now. Okay. So he's gonna summon Magnemite, and I'm gonna immediately prologue into memories. Totally forgot about this. Yeah, so he can't quick effect chain to banish. So yeah, so he can't activate his effect. He's just end phase. Then I'm gonna go memories, right? Oh, hello Sage. This game is over. Yeah, GG. Yeah, I get Maiden. I make Red Hot Dragon Archfiend Abyss. I summon Blue Eyes. It's OTK. It's over. It's over TK. The O in OTK stands for over. Duel number 10, we have Busterberg Blue Eyes versus Trap Labrynth. Okay, I like what this is going. I see the 3 equation cannons: Super Pog, Base, and Chad. I see the 3 trap tricks. Cut this down to 2, my guy. 2 welcome, 3 Karma Cannons correct, 2 Ice Dragons correct, 2 D-Berry. Only really good against Tenpai. Maybe 1, right? The Power Sync Stone is pretty juicy, right? I don't see Runick. No Runick package? Bro, I mean, Runick package is expensive. Maybe he didn't want to pay the gems for it, but like, I feel like Runick is, especially if you're going to the Tenpai, you want that Runick to protect your back row, you know what I'm saying? Like, but also Runick can just like randomly banish, like let's say you Runick your opponent, you might just randomly banish their Luri, or like, I don't know, you might just hit like very important banish targets, right? Like maybe the Yubel, right? Yeah, so, he was on the verge of greatness. Correct lady ratio. 2 Arias is correct. Furniture, I guess, is okay with rollback. Triple Ariana is incorrect, and he no Lord. Yeah, so I would give this a 7 out of 10, my guy. Maybe a 7.5, 8 if I'm being generous. No, it has to be no more than 7.5. I'm just gonna go 7. Yeah. Yeah, not great. Not a great. Could have been better. I'm saying could have been better, but I do appreciate the equation cannons. Let's see what we got. I do go first. I hate opening True Light. Without wishes. Sage, get Buster. Spirit. Get this. Buster, get Prologue. Wishes. Let's pitch Thrust, because if he hasn't hand trapped me by now, he doesn't have it, so Thrust can go. Plus, like I already have Prologue and like I'm getting Majesty, so Thrust is just gonna go into a Imperm anyway, so like whatever. Spirit. Page. Spirit. Wait, no Majesty? Oh yeah, because I use Wish. Wait. Oh, can I search Prologue? Yeah, no Majesty. It's fine. I mean, I don't know I'm against a Labrynth player, right? Majesty would be very good, but yeah. So they go straight into battle phase, which makes me think evenly matched, so I just tag out as ultimate. No evenly matched, it was a fake out. Set 5, pass. On end phase, I'm gonna tag out into Divine Cipher. So at the very least, I get an Omni Negate right away, right? I'm gonna Prologue. The reason I do this is because if he goes Lovely on my turn, he can't get a pop off me, right? Also, Cipher says the first time each card you control will be destroyed by battle card effect is not destroyed. So it's literally full field protection, right? Including against Buster Dragon. But also, Sage and Buster Dragon is Red Hot Archfiend Abyss, which is another negate, right? So anti-back row, we have Blue Eyes Ultimate Seer, we have that. And then for Majesty, I'm gonna go ahead and get double Majesty here, right? So I'm gonna make Red Hot Archfiend immediately. Let's go into Blue Eyes. Summon this. Attach this. Tyrant Dragon is very good because it has unaffected by trap effects, which means it can only be outed by Karma Cannon specifically. Battle phase. Let's go. Karma Cannon. Let's negate that. Karma Cannon number 2. Let's negate that. D-Barrier, calling Synchros to negate all my Synchro monsters. And then I'm going to Majesty and pop the remaining 2 back row. So this is non-targeting, which means if he chains it like a welcome, I just pop the monster that comes out, right? He doesn't chain anything. So pop. Let's see what I get. I get a skill drain with a equation cannon. Just out of curiosity, there are 5 cards on field. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 minus 12 is 5. So 2 rank 5s and a level 7. He does not have a level 7. Or if he goes for a level 8, 17 minus 8 is 9, and he does not have a rank 9. So yeah, there is no good target. 17 minus 9 is 8. He does not have rank 8. So yeah, so there's no good target for equation cannons because all my stuff is high level, right? And there are too many cards. Although, yeah, I have too many cards. So he's just gonna scoop because he has nothing left, right? And then this just flips back face up next round. I have double bear. Well, Veiler doesn't matter. But if he goes Ariana, I Veiler the Ariana, right? Yeah. Sorry, bud. Maybe if you had Lord of the Heavenly Prison, but alas. Or Solemn Strikes. I didn't see Solemn Strikes in your deck. Solemn Strikes would have been very good. Duel number 11, we have Buster Blue Eyes versus Fiendsmith Yubel. I don't understand this Millennium goal. What is the point of this? I really don't understand. Just for more maybe just for more bodies. I literally don't get it. If I do go second. Double hand trap. Oh, okay. So opening and then Dark Beckoning Beast. So Dark Beckoning Beast here, I'm gonna imperm. So he doesn't get a search for another thing, and he loses his second normal summon, right? Because this gives him a second normal summon. So he can't go into Samsara D Lotus, right? So no Samsara D Lotus for you. Wedge Temple, Almirage. He sets this, and then he summons it. So he searched this. This guy searches adds another Millennium monster. I could ash this, but I'm like, I only want to ash searching Ankh. So he paid 2,000 life points, which means he doesn't have Ankh in hand. All right, he didn't search the shield, and this guy does not search the shield or the Ankh. So I'm like, okay. Moon, Requiem. Fuck this card. I'm gonna ash that. I'm not giving you access to Fiendsmith. Goodbye. Then he's gonna do this thing. Summon. Yama, Navara, pop, Unchained Soul of Rage. Yeah, his only interruptions are a link into Little Knight. That's it. I can definitely play through this with what I have. Oh yeah, absolutely. So let's get Spirit. Spirit is going to mill Mausoleum, and then this is going to mill Maiden. So he goes Little Knight immediately. And then I send Maiden. He's going to banish Maiden using Little Knight. That's fine. I can get another Maiden. Wishes. Let's pitch this Ash. It's not going to be relevant. Let's get Majesty. Let's get Sage. Mausoleum. Sage. Sage will search Maiden. Surprise! Motherfucker. Fuck you. Here's True Light. Let's... they're going to Little Knight banish the Sage. Okay. Cool. I'm going to get a tuner regardless. There's no stopping this. Like, whatever you're doing, it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. Okay. Bunch of unnecessary pops. Here's a Blue Eyes. Attach this guy. I have an Imperm in my graveyard, so this guy will actually reset Imperm. So I'll go into I can go into a turn with Imperm double pop from Majesty. And actually, I can True Light into Blue Eyes and make a Synchro 9, right? A Spirit Dragon. So here comes my Imperm. This guy is going to revive this guy, but I can attack all monsters my opponent controls, so goodbye, 28, and then I'm going to get Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes, White Dragon! Attack his life points directly! White Lightning! Ah, cringe. Yeah. Fiendsmith Yubel is cringe, and soy, and virgin. Yeah, stop playing that deck. It sucks. It's hot doggo, hot garbage. It's also just, man, it's not like... It's just, no. It's just stupid deck. Stupid deck. Alright, let's continue. Alright, we have duel number 12. A bunch of Blue Eyes versus Runick. Man, people still playing Runick in current year. Man, Inspector Border 1. Majesty's Fiend. Okay. The triple upstart. Hilarious. Pot of Desires is very funny to me, considering that Runick Fountain is a one of. But what if you... I mean, obviously you would want to not play Desires until you've searched Runick Fountain, but like, imagine you're like Bone and like you just have to search, like play it. You just banish. Time Terror Morganite is pretty pog. I do like this card, the concept of this card. And then the random one of... Yeah, I don't know, man. Pure Runick is just not that good, to be honest. Like, this deck's been nerfed into oblivion. The fact that these guys stayed at 2, like, why not just put everything at 1, right? Like, what's the point of 2? I don't get it. Also, my mind is, I still can't get over the fact that the TCG still has Runick Fountain at 2, rather than putting that shit to 1 or 0. Like, Runick Fountain is just absolute cancer. Anyway. So, what happens? I think I go first, right? Yeah. So, opening Buster Blader, you don't like to see it. Sage, let's get our Maiden. Oh, we know what we're gonna pitch for wishes, right? Mausoleum, Maiden, this. Let's get wishes, get rid of this Buster Blader. Majesty, and Sage. Now, the reason I didn't go into Buster Whelp is because with Buster Blader in hand and now Graveyard, I can't prologue, right? So I'm just gonna Sage and search fucking Effect Veiler. LOL! Effect Veiler? Searched? So I started the turn with 2 hand traps and I'm ending with 3 hand traps, baby. Let's go. Alright, so let's get this. Attach the thing. Y'all know what this is. Yep. Summon thing. Yeah, so the reason that so remember that Maiden can be used to revive Blue Eyes. Because we don't have Roar, right? We went into Majesty, so instead I just like revive Blue Eyes with Maiden. It works. So yeah, we have 3 hand traps, double pop on Majesty, and then double graveyard effects and then tag out stuff, right? So set 4. Wow, okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and since I see it's a back row deck, I'm gonna instantly tag out into back row. Like obviously graveyard doesn't matter. So Ultimate Spear and Crimson Dragon into Divine Cipher. And now I'm Majesty, but then he's gonna try to use Runick Dispel to bring out Wings. So obviously if I do that, this Majesty will not be able to pop back row because Wings will banish himself. So I'm just like not gonna allow that. So I'm gonna negate that. And he can't chain, right? Because he has no back row. So he just scoops because this is gonna get negated. He's gonna lose 2 back row, and then on my turn, I literally have a negate so that he has one. He effectively has 1 back row to do anything with, right? And I can like just OTK him, right? So yeah, the game is Giga Ogre. Yeah, lol. Imagine playing Runick, cringe. Duel number 13, we have a bunch of Blue Eyes versus Fiendsmith, Azamina, Snake Eye. Why are people playing this package, like the Millennium package in Snake Eye? Is it because like they put like what is it? Millennium Monster at one Millennium Monster. They can search Wenju Temple, which allows you to put a monster from your hand to spell trap zone. I mean, I guess it's just like being able to put stuff in background and then like bodies to go into Fiendsmith, right? Because like any two bodies is Moon, which is Requiem, which is Fiendsmith engine, which is why Requiem needs to get banned. This card is stupid. People, dude, I see Yugi tubers literally saying Moon of the Closed Heaven should get banned. Let's read what this card does, right? Oh, it's basically like a baby Goddess of the Closed World, which allows you to use more of your opponent's bodies to link into Goddess of the Closed World, right? It's like a setup for Goddess of the Closed World, right? Yeah. So the only reason people are asking this to be banned is because it allows, it's a light feed, right? That's the only reason that can go into Requiem. So like any two bodies, it's kind of like Anaconda, right? How any two bodies goes in Anaconda, which is like Dragoon or DPE. This is any two bodies is full Fiendsmith engine. But again, like it unlike Anaconda, right, which can send any fusion card, right, and can do so multiple times, right? The fusion cards themselves aren't broken. Like Red Eyes Fusion's not broken, Fusion Destiny's not broken, like, but the fact that it's like it scales based on the power level of the thing, right? It's like you can't just ban Red Eyes Fusion. You can't just ban Fusion Destiny. It's just like you can't just ban all the fusion cards because like that means you're never able to ever have fusion cards in the game, and then Anaconda is pointless as a card, right? The entire point of Anaconda is to send fusion cards, right? Whereas this card, the entire point of this is not to make Fiendsmith Requiem, although that's all it's being used for, right? So basically, the problem card here is actually just Fiendsmith Requiem. So it's the same like brain dead logic that those same Yugi tubers, by the way, and yeah, I will call out Pac because Pac was one of them. Who else said that Moon should be banned? Pac recently had a ban list prediction video. I don't know who else had it. There was one other famous Yugi tuber, and I'm just like, what the fuck are you smoking, right? Those same people said that we should ban Link Kuribo. So Fire King, like Snake Eyes was dominating the meta, and their solution to that was banning Link Kuribo. Right? A card that did nothing wrong on its own. Link Kuribo did nothing wrong. I'm still waiting for the TCG to bring back Link Kuribo into the format. Like, I think the OCG has Link Kuribo, and I'm pretty sure once Master Duel eventually bans out Snake Eyes from existence, they're probably not going to ban Link Kuribo because they know it's actually retarded to do so, right? Because Link Kuribo is not a problem card. Original Sinful Spoils is a problem card, and eventually TCG realized, oh shit, Original Sinful Spoils is actually a super fucking problem card, and they finally banned Original Sinful Spoils, and then Snake Eye died, right? Like, it was that simple. Fiendsmith will not die as long as Requiem exists, right? I mean, I really doubt they're gonna ban Engraver, right? But it's just like, just get rid of Requiem. It's a cancerous card. Just get rid of it, or put Engraver to 1 or 0. Well, I mean 0 doesn't make sense. Like 1, like put Engraver to 1, like whatever. Anyway, sorry, I just had to rant because every time I see like these god-awful takes that Yugi tubers have, oh, let's ban Link Kuribo, let's ban Moon. I'm like, these are not problem cards. Just like, stop it. Anyway. Yeah, fairly triple draw. I don't like. Are people really searching that much this format? Like, I feel like most interactions that happen are like special from deck, special from graveyard. I feel like there aren't that many actual search cards to hand, other than like, I guess you open Bonfire, then you can't use Ash effect, right? I guess. I don't know. Even Die Bellstar, yeah, sets from deck. It doesn't even search. So I don't know. I feel like Droll is a little overrated right now. It's not that good. It's not. It doesn't. The current power level of Droll does not justify, like based on the format, does not justify how often I'm seeing Droll and Lockbird. Like most decks can play Droll and Lockbird. Blue Eyes can definitely play through it, no problem. All right, let's see what we have here. So going second, okay. So Snake Eye Ash, that's definitely an imperm, because not only does it prevent him from getting the search for Poplar, but also prevents him from using its second effect to send 2 cards to special sub from deck, right? So Diabell Star, unfortunately, is gonna get a thing. Yep, there's the Requiem. See, it's like when in doubt, just go Requiem, right? The thing is that I think this is the best time to Bystial is to prevent the Requiem from attaching the Engraver, because I believe that allows him to go into the Lacrima or something, right? And then Lacrima can revive Engraver, and then they can make a rank 6. So yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of that. Plus, I can't really think of another triple like Bystial target, because all their other main fire monsters are like fires, right? So it's like, if I don't like banish sequence, like what the fuck else will I banish? I don't know, like. And like he also, well, I mean, he could recycle Engraver using Moon, but whatever. IP Masquerena, okay. Yeah, opening double thrust is not great. I do eventually change the ratio of my thrusts. I think I go from 3 thrusts, 1 talent to 2 thrusts, 2 talent, simply because talent and thrust are both once per turn, right? Like imagine if this card here was talent, it would be a lot better hand, right? So yeah, I want to see fewer double thrusts and more thrust plus talent in hand. So 2 and 2 I think is the best ratio for that, right? Learning lessons from playing Labrynth, right? Even though thrust is like cracked. All right, so he's gonna basically end on Appaloosa Pass, right? Now, let's see. For my next trick, I'm going to play through Appaloosa. Sage, there's the gate, as expected. Let's get Tact Talent. And I'm actually going to steal Appaloosa. I want Appaloosa on my side. Just in case... well, he doesn't really have graveyard effects. Why did I steal Appaloosa here? Oh, I think I want to eventually go into Little Knight using her, right? Because she's a extra deck material, right? She's an extra deck monster, so I can literally go into Little Knight. Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, I want her because I want her to not be able to negate my effects, and I want to go into Little Knight later. So let's get Spirit here, get Mausoleum, Maiden, Called by on Maiden. That is very powerful. So that's gonna stop me in my tracks a little bit, but I still get Mausoleum. I'm still gonna get. Yeah, so funny. I send Blue Eyes to Graveyard, and I give Appaloosa an additional negate. Lol. So let's go ahead and get this guy back. Special this guy. Let's just do some battles, right? So, good amount of damage. And now on main 2, let's go into Little Knight here. Little Knight banish Original Sinful Spoils. Oh, Original Sinful Spoils, you say? Yes. This card is a 0-card combo, right? While it's in the graveyard, they can full combo, like Snake Eye combo. Which is one of the reasons why this card should be on the ban list. Since it's not on the ban list, I'm going to take it matters into my own hand and just ban it, right? So, yeah, Seahorse is going to dump Maiden for follow-up, right? And now I'm just going to sit on Typhon, right? The reason for sitting on Typhon here is if they ever get their Flamberge out, they can't use its effect to put Masquerena on in the front row. They can't use its effect to put Little Knight or any of my other monsters like in the back row, right? And then they can't. I mean, I guess they could battle phase, right? But and then I guess any other 3,000 attack monsters, like I don't know if they get this guy back, they can't use this effect. Whatever. I just feel like Vanilla Blue Eyes wasn't going to do anything, whereas Typhon might, right? Normal effect failure, crash. Oh, I think they just gave up. Yeah, because they can't full combo because I took out Original Symbol Spoil. So on my turn, I just swing for game, right? Yeah, 29 plus 16 is a game. So yeah, easy game, easy life. For those of you Fiendsmith Azamina enjoyers, was the Bystial Magnamute on the Requiem the right call? Let me know in the comment section down below. Duel number, what is this, 14? Bunch of related Blue Eyes versus Fiendsmith Tearlament. Ugh, disgusting. Anytime I see Tearlament, I'm just disgusted. Imagine playing Tearlament. Why is Tearlament not just completely banned as an archetype? Alright, so they're going first. Opening Buster Blader is not great. I'm gonna Ash Tract. Yeah, because Tract is basically full Fiendsmith combo, right? And I don't want him to have that. So he's gonna mill 2 things, and then he's gonna search Suliek, and a normal Keldo and pass. Okay, so not a great closing board. Why? Hold on, let me read this card. So what was the same type of attribute as that special monster? I guess he didn't have materials to fuse, which is why he didn't send a tier name. Although can't he just go send Rhino Heart? Revive Rhino Heart, and then mill another thing. I don't know. So let's do wishes. Get rid of this Buster Blade. They're gonna Ash, which is the correct point to Ash. Normal Sage. Let's get Buster Whelp, Maiden. Let's get wishes here. Yeah, I know they have a Keldo. I want to force them to shuffle stuff back into my graveyard. Yeah, so there it is. Yeah, I just want to get this out of the way. So here's the thing, folks. Spirit Dragon negates graveyard effects, and what are they playing? Tearlaments. Yeah, since Buster Blade is in the graveyard, this Whelp is pointless, so I'm just gonna attack, right? Yeah, and basically hope that since they bricked on the first turn, that whatever graveyard effects they attempt to get on the second turn ain't happening. It just ain't happening. Yeah, there's a scoop. Yeah, yeah. Spirit Dragon is very, very good against Tearlament piles, right? Or like mill piles. Duel number 15, we have Buster Blade Blue Eyes versus Dogmatika. Bystial Dogmatika. What's with these Millennium? I don't understand. Because I literally don't see this in the TCG, right? So why is this being played and done in like in Mastered? I just don't get it, right? Anyway, yeah. So they're a Dogmatika deck. I mean, I guess that's a more interesting deck than whatever the fuck other people would be playing. But I do go. I'm pretty sure I go second. Yeah. Ogre Nib is okay. So here's the thing. So basically, I'm assuming they're an Exodia Millennium deck at this point. So you save Ogre. So obviously they don't have Ankh in hand, right? Shield is the only monster that can search Ankh, and Shield does that as a spell card, right? So if I Ghost Ogre the Shield, they can't search Ankh, right? So they actually don't go into Shield. Okay. Instead, they just make Hope Harbinger. Okay, so I guess this package is just like a free Hope Harbinger, I guess. The deer here. Garura search. Okay. Magnamut. There's the Ecclesia. Search Matrix. Alright, so at this, and then they search and then get. At this point, I think is a good point to nib. Simply because I don't want them to search Branded Beast or Regain, because it's a really good, like, those are both really good cards, like great for grind game. But I want to just like clear their board now. Also, they can theoretically make a 4 material Appaloosa, in which case I can't nib anymore. So I think this is just like, I don't know, not knowing what their plan is, just a good. Actually, they can't make Appaloosa anymore because they're locked in the Deer Servant. I mean, oh, whatever. I'm just gonna nib here. Maybe I could have let them put Regained. Matrix into Calamity. Okay. Make Albazoa. So the thing about this Albazoa is that I can just kill it with Ogre, right? If it ever uses its effect during your main phase, make your opponent choose and apply one of these effects. Yeah, so if you ever use this, I just pop it with Ogre, lol. So he sends Entis to pop Nib, okay. And then he gets this guy out, okay, cool. So let's Blue Light, let's get the Roar, let's get White, Sage, Buster, Spirit. Yep, there's a Fleur de Lis. This is the correct spot to use it. As expected, send Maiden. Get my Blue Eyes out. Special Maiden. They're gonna Ball Drake the Maiden. That's unfortunate, but that is a good use of Ball Drake. I'm gonna attach Blue Eyes here, make Hieratic Seal. He's going to banish Hieratic Seal. That's fine. And then I thrust into Prologue, and the game is over. And I'm gonna set Majesty just in case I have an additional pop. But yeah, this game is Jover. It's so Jover. It's completely Jover, right? Okay, and then they're gonna fuse into Granguinal. Okay, cool. I don't care. And then they're gonna recycle that. Oh, say it ain't so. Oh, another Ecclesia. Say it ain't so. Yeah, that's a nice board you have there. It'd be a shame if I'm gonna pop Matrix because I don't want them messing with my extra deck. Battle phase, a Prologue. They cannot chain a Bystial in hand because I have no monsters on field, right? But Buster Destroyer, Buster Dragon. Let's go, baby. By the way, 11,800 attack, 1,500 defense, piercing damage. LOL! Literally all I do when they pass is attack position, battle phase, swing, win, right? He's doing a bunch of nonsense that doesn't matter because he literally can't do shit. Yeah, so he had quite a few runner options, right? He had a monster negate, he had a Bystial, he had a I guess it was just a monster negate and the Bystial, right? But yeah, thrust, thrust, thrust for game, thrust into Prologue for game, GG. So funny. All right, duel number 16. Oh, I remember this duel. This is okay. You're gonna love this duel. This is fucking hilarious. All right, let's Bushman of Blue Eyes versus this thing. Okay, Dinosaurs, Dinomorphia. Fairly standard deck. I would just say fewer monsters. Like all these monsters here are unnecessary. Keep your Dino waifu lineup. Keep the Misk, I guess. And like I guess Fossil Dig is fine. No, get Called by Feather Duster. Well, maybe Called by is okay because this deck hard loses to Ash, right? I still don't like it, but yeah, more traps, fewer garbage hand traps. Like, what is Feather Duster gonna do for you? Nothing. You go first, it's a brick. You go second, you're gonna kill checks notes. Nightmare Pain, that's it. Like, what are you Feather Dustering? But they are first. Unfortunately, Nib does not do anything against Dinomorphia, so they are gonna do whatever they want. Note that they did search. I just want to point out they did search Misk into hand, so they do have Misk, right? So I can't actually get Ghost Mortar. Ghost Mortar would be great against Dinomorphia because whenever they summon their big beast, right? The Rex term, which stops monster effects from activating, or the Kentagrina, I can literally just Ghost Mortar them, and it negates them, right? And like Rex term can't really do anything about it. Kentagrina like can only do it if they, they have a quick effect. But again, they have Ghost Mortar, which means that they have Misk, which means that if I Ghost Mortar, they chain Misk, right? But here's the thing: I know they have Misk. I need to force them to use it because I can't just sit on this like question mark the entire game. Like, oh, I'm not gonna do this thing because they're just gonna Misk into it. Like, then they'll just have Misk forever and they'll never use it, and I'll just be playing under this threat of Miscellaneousaurus, right? When I can just force them to use it right away and I don't have to deal with it ever again, right? Yeah, because sometimes the threat is greater than actually using it. So let's get Roar, Maiden, Sage, Buster Whelp. By the way, Buster Whelp is already game, FYI. Mausoleum. There's Prologue. Spirit Dragon. They're going to do the thing here, okay? There's the Kentagrina. They're going to activate Kentagrina effect, and since this isn't they're using it as a quick effect on summon, I can actually chain Mortar here. I have to force the Misk out of their hand here, right? Yeah, so unaffected during the main phase. Alright, so let's tag out here. So, send the blue eyes. I want a talent. Get rid of the ZD Crow, because I don't want them banishing my graveyard. If they banish my graveyard, they can fuck up my prologue, right? So it's actually way more important I get rid of this DD Crow. Also, who plays DD Crow? Can you not afford Bystials like a normal human? Jesus. I'm gonna set Majesty, which is double pops, right? I can literally clear out both their fusions, and if these two are destroyed, when they try to use their graveyard effects, I can negate at least one of them with Spirit Dragon. So this is really good follow up. So they're gonna trap trick into Brute. So Brute is the one that says destroy. So this is on my end phase, by the way. The Brute is the one that says pay half your life points, destroy a Dinomorphia monster, and one card your opponent controls. So they're gonna use that immediately to pop. So they're down to 1,000 life, but they're gonna pop Majesty, and they're gonna pop Pentagrina. However, how fucking ever, before I unpause this video, are any of you aware of what a gigantic fucking blunder this guy made? I'll stop. I'll slow down. I'll build some suspense. Comment. Pause the video. Comment in the comment section down below. What blunder did this motherfucker do? Should he have popped True Lights instead? Because if he pops True Light, it clears out my Blue Eyes Spirit Dragons, right? Because I can't. So normally, if they ever take out your True Light, you use your own Spirit Dragon to negate your True Light, so you don't lose your monsters. But because I'm under the effect of Rex turn, I can't negate True Light because I can't activate monster effects because their attacks are too high, right? Was that their mistake? Or maybe their mistake was they should have popped Prologue, because if I Prologue on their turn, all their monsters go into defense position and they cannot activate their effects. And then I have a Buster Blader with like, I don't know, 6,000, 7,000 attack, right? Versus their field of all 0 defense monsters. Was that their mistake? No. I mean, I would argue that yes, but it's like, well, Majesty, you know, if Majesty could have fucked them up, like Prologue could fuck them up, right? They decided to get rid of Majesty. They thought Majesty was the bigger threat. Whatever. No, the blunder that they made was the following. Let's read what this card here does, shall we? If your opponent special summons a monster face up, except in red, you can discard this card, target one of those face up monsters, negate its effects until the end of the turn. Also, if that face up monster leaves the field this turn, its controller takes damage equal to its original attack. Okay? When did I use Ghost Mortar Moonlit Chill? I used Ghost Mortar Moonlit Chill to attempt to negate the effect of Dinomorphia Pentagrina, right? However, Miscellaneous Saurus activated in response, and Miscellaneous Saurus says, Dinosaur monsters you control during the main phase only are unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. The monsters are unaffected. It says nothing about the players. The player controlling the monster being unaffected, and it says nothing about the end phase, right? So this guy is so technically he is still under Ghost Mortar this turn because both effects are active. So the first part of the effect, which is negate the opponent's effect, that part went through, but category was something unaffected. But the second part, where if that monster leaves the field, its owner takes damage equals to its original attack. That monster just left the field via Dinomorphia Brute, folks. You know what that means? Let's fucking go! Bro. I almost spat out my water. I was drinking water when this happened, I literally almost spat it out because of how hilariously here's the thing. Most people forget that Ghost Mourner has a second effect, right? Most people oh, it's just another copy of Valor. No. Ghost Mourner does more than just affect Valor. It also does burn damage, which is why it's very good in games, game 3s or whatever, in like tournaments, because you can just win off ties. Like if your opponent links away the body that got negated by Ghost Mourner, like they take damage, and then like you lose on time, right? But yeah, hilarious, fucking hilarious is all I have to say. Oh, that was so satisfying. Duel number 17, we have a bunch of Blue Eyes versus Fiendsmith, Fire King, Snake Eye. No Azamina. Because he couldn't afford the Azamina package. Like, I don't know. Whatever. Let's get into this. Oh man, what a hilarious game. Alright, so I'm going first here. So normal Neo Kaiser, Spirit, Mill, 1-2, get the Mausoleum. They're gonna draw me, okay. Okay, we don't care that much about Droll. The only thing Droll stops is Wishes, and I guess Sage Search. But we can still, we still have everything set up, right? We can make, Synchro 9, we can make, we can get, True Light, we can do a lot here. Let's get True Light. Let's send this guy. Set Majesty, so we have, 2 bodies for popping. And yeah, so we're going into their turn with Ash, negate, Mourner negate, Nibiru, Majesty for double pop, and then True Light is just full combo follow up, right? So if they can't build a board or break our board, they lose. Straight up. So there's Snake Eye Ash. Let's go ahead and Ash that. Lol. Yeah, don't want to give you Poplar. Talent is going to draw them 2 cards. They discarded Glory to summon Diabellstar. They're going to attempt to search. I'm going to say no to that. So let's go Moonlit Chill. Then they're going to go into Poplar. How do they go into Poplar? Wait. Oh, they summon Poplar using Ash Effect. Okay. Which is going to give them original Sinful Spoils. Which is going to give them Ponex. I did not expect the Ponex to come out. Okay, that was unexpected. Okay. So they're going to attempt to go into Fire King Island by searching it via Sanctuary. I'm actually going to pop both Sanctuary and Ponex. I don't want them to search Island. So then they're going to go here. Okay. So if they make... So Nib's already at 5. If they make the rank 8 monster, which is the one that lets them pop back row. So the rank 8 Garunix Fire King on summon destroys all monsters, but then it has a slow effect, which is an ignition on effect, which allows them to attach material to pop back row. So if he summons that, I nib immediately, right? So instead, he goes into Hida. Really? Okay. So they're gonna get Ash, and I'm just gonna nib here, and they're gonna scoop. Yeah, game's over. It's Jover. Yeah, he has his only follow up is original Sinful Spoils in the graveyard, and I don't think he's gonna survive the next turn, honestly. Plus, I can literally just Middle Knight and banish original Sinful Spoils, and he kind of just has nothing, right? Like he's just cooked, right? So easy peasy. All right, duel number. What was that? That was 20. What was it 19? Well, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's actually duel number 18. Mushroom of the Blue Eyes versus Fiendsmith Yubel. Very classic. Running Escape rather than the other one, and Retaliating Sea. That's a spicy tech. Oh, I remember this game. The Retaliating Sea guy. Yeah. I remember this. I go go first. So this is a very good hand, by the way. Literally 4 hand traps and full combo. Yeah, the Seahorse is full combo. Spirit, Seahorse. He's gonna chain Magnamut and banish Seahorse. This is the worst possible use of Magnamut I have ever seen in my life versus a Blue Eyes deck. There's literally a million better targets than Seahorse, and you're using it on fucking Seahorse? Are you high? The fuck? Okay. Get Maiden out. Wishes pitch Magnamut because I feel like these other 3 hand traps are a bit more important. He's gonna Ash Wishes. Unfortunate. Yeah, so that ends my turn. But I do get to this guy. Okay. The reason I want to have a monster on field, unaffected by trap cards. I don't know what cards he's playing. So if he goes into like Branded Beast, he can't destroy Tyrant Dragon. If he goes into Branded Beast, he destroys True Light. True Light will not destroy Tyrant Dragon. And if he Blue Swarm, which is predictable, can be protected by Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate. So, but instead he's just gonna banish and Blue Eyes Ultimate. But he should have banished Maiden. Like again, the worst use of Bystials I've ever seen. And this guy's like Diamond 1/Master 5, really. Normal. This guy, I think I Ash this. Yep. And then I Maxi because I know he's gonna summon from here. There's no way he doesn't summon. There's All Mirage, draw, Little Knight. Wow, look at these draws, by the way. Little Knight to banish this. I'm gonna Mourner, Little Knight. He's gonna chain Little Knight to dodge Mourner, and I'm gonna chain Effect Veiler. You're not dodging it. I will have my True Light. So on battle phase, I'm gonna get some protection here. Although I didn't have to, I could have taken this damage, and then waited to see what he did, and then end phase. But I mean. Maxi, alright, so let's go in battle phase, kill this stupid Little Knight. Set Wishes. Okay, so Sage. Let's get Whelp. Prologue. Spirit. He's gonna Retaliating C, that's interesting. Yeah, so Retaliating C is basically like a shifter. Where as long as it's on the field, all cards are banished. Any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. So I don't want to send Blue Eyes to the graveyard, but I'm okay sending these to the graveyard. So I make Hieratic. So this guy goes into Spirit, and Spirit and Whelp make Hieratic Seal, and then I pass with Prologue set, right? So he's gonna nib now, okay? Which because Retaliating C left the field, is fine. So he gives me a gigantic token, which and Retaliating C lets him search Maxi. But guess what, folks? I have this card called Prologue. You know where this is going, right? Yeah. Again, if he can't break my board or kill me, he's dead, right? And he has to go do it through Maxi. All right. So there's Tract. Tract effect, chain Maxi. Let's get a draw. Maiden. Yeah, this game is so over. Let's Prologue. Prologue City. Maxi. Okay, fine. I forgot to chain Destruction Sword Memories to Maxi, which would have given him 1 fewer draw, but it doesn't fucking matter. Like, this game is over. But yeah, that was a slight misplay. I should have chained to Maxi. Okay. Nope, no attack position for you. He can't make Requiem because this is a dragon, motherfucker. Lol. And I just draw to Nibiru. Bro, this game is fucking cooked. You were so cooked. Yeah, it's over. Was he trying to make Moon of the Closed World? Let's see what his deck had. He does not. He's not playing the rank 5. Interesting. Yeah, so he wasn't even going for Moon of the Closed World. He just had nothing. Like, what the fuck does he do? Nothing. He just loses. Final game. Duel number, what is this, 20? Maybe it's 19. I don't know. Much later. Blue Eyes versus, this is a Brandon deck, by the way. I forgot to look but also look at this beautiful hand. 3 hand traps at full combo. He's gonna set and pass, so looks like he drew no engine and only hand traps, right? So he's gonna maxi immediately. When I see maxi, I'm like, cool, I go Buster Whelp. Sage, Buster, Spirit, Buster, Search, Prologue, Hieratic, pass, right? But he's gonna ash me. So because he's ashing me, I'm actually not gonna go into Buster. I'm just gonna pass on nothing. I'm not gonna bother extending. I'm just gonna let him draw 0 cards. Grab Wishes here. Pitch the Blue Eyes. Grab Majesty. And Veiler. Oh yeah! Wishes can search Veiler. Did you forget? It's a level 1 tutor. So, nice Maxi, bro. I'm gonna set and pass. Let's see you play through 4 hand traps and a pop. Good luck. With 1 card in hand. This card is almost certainly impermanent. This set monster is like a stupid ass, probably Ash or whatever. He probably opened double Ash and set one of them. Good luck. Super Poly. He's gonna fuse my Sage. Okay. With Desperate Tragedy, because he wants to get in the graveyard, right? By card effect. Okay, it makes this guy. Alright. So, what's the end game here, guys? So, let's say he uses Tragedy to get a Luber. A Luber gets negated by Imperm, and the game is over. He can't Branded Fusion, right? Even if he somehow had Branded Fusion, Veiler and Mortar can negate Lubellion and or Albion, so he just loses. Yeah, he just scoops. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do? You literally can't do anything. I pop your Despian Quertus with my Majesty, I revive Blue Eyes, and I full combo. It's over. Next turn, it's just over, right? Yeah. Ah. What a beautiful, beautiful game. What's his dude's name? Korean. Gunyang. Yujol. Gunyang Ujo. I don't know what that means. Probably a name. Anyway. Yeah, that is my Adventures on video. Sorry if I sound a little congested, because I am. And yeah, that climb to Master 5 was very quick and easy. Even though like in the previous version of the video, I faced a bunch of like jank decks that were just bad. It was just longer and tedious because there's just more ranks to climb through, right? And like each level, between like so gold required 4 wins per level, platinum required 5. Yeah, diamond only required 4, and it was just 1 rank, so it was like, all right, it was an easy climb. So Master 5, first time playing this deck. I don't own it yet. In the TCG, I haven't got out and play it. It's just, yeah, this is a fun deck. Oh yeah, I guess for those of you who like deck lists for whatever reason, here it is. Yeah, so if you didn't watch my last video, let's say you're a new viewer, you just stumbled on my channel, right? You didn't watch my previous video, you're watching this one. Here's my deck list. I'm not going to go over explanations for it because I'm going to make a separate deck profile video for Blue Eyes, Mushroom Whale Blue Eyes, later, after I finish my climb to Master 1. Maybe I do DC Cup. I don't know, but yeah, maybe I'll do the deck profile and then the DC Cup climb, right? But the main thing that you want to notice here, for those of you who have watched my previous video, Adventures on Video, the only change I made was previously I had 3 thrust, 1 tactic. Now I have 2 tactics, 2 thrust. So the logic here is similar to the logic I use in Labrynth, like when I'm building my trap decks. So thrust is hard ones per turn, so is talent. So I actually don't want to see more than 1 thrust in my opening hand, and I noticed during my climbs, seeing double thrust was happening a lot. So I wanted to cut down on that. See more talent, still see thrust, but like only 1, never 2. But now I have 2 thrusts, I almost never see 2 in my opening hand, right? Yeah. Talent is just like a crack card. It's just so good going first or second. It's better going first, arguably, because they hand trap you once. You look at their hand, you fuck them up. You know what other hand traps they have, right? Maybe you kill their 1-card engine, and then you continue comboing, right? It's so good going first. And then obviously going second, you just steal one of their monsters. Yeah, very easy to just bait in the 8, steal the monster, right? Plus, if you open thrust and talent going second, you can steal one of their monsters, try to full combo, maybe they interrupt you, and then you thrust into a prologue, and then you stop them anyway, right? So yeah, so that was the only change to my deck list from the last video. I'm still happy with my extra deck, still happy with the 42 cards, like the ratios I've been running. Yeah, pretty happy with this deck overall. It's a fun fucking deck. Like, if you play this, you will have a fun time going first or second. Like, you see, a lot of people may have noticed that in my previous Adventures of video, there was a lot more going first duels, and that's because, like I said, the going second decks I was playing against, they would instant scoop on like the first sign of a hand trap. They would instant scoop. Here, the going second decks are, like, that I'm playing, because they're less janky, they're more meta. They're a bit more resilient to hand traps, so they don't instant scoop on the first hand trap. They might scoop after like 2 or 3 hand traps, or like maybe they'll, I'll 2 or 3 hand trap them. They'll stop what they're doing, and then I'll go to my turn. They can't stop me, and then they scoop. So it's a bit more interesting to show than like they go second, 1 Ash, they instant scoop, right? Yeah, that goal that happened all the time. They normal summon their starter, activate effect, Ash, they scoop. Like, very anticlimactic duels. That's why you don't see as many going second duels in the previous video as you do in like this video, for example. Anyway, so hope you enjoyed. Catch you on the next video. Peace.